Hello. Well, it's a bit of a pain. I'll just show you why. Bit of a pain here because I've got to go down to the chook house. There's a couple of 44-gallon drums there, the plastic ones, and that's where I get my water, which comes off the roof of the chook house. So you use quite a few litres, just for, by the time you wash your hands, and have a cup of tea and rinse everything out, it's incredible how much water you use. So anyway, so sorry about the shakiness. I think I've lost the. There should be a anti-shake on this camera, but it doesn't seem to be. So yeah, so still generating. I've got a 3.5 kilowatt petrol generator, which seems to do the trick. It bores a kettle without too much effort. I can run a skilly, I can run a drop saw, and not at the same time, and I can run a table saw, a little portable table saw. I've got a Bosch table saw, they're really good. So I thought I'd just clean up a bit of junk here. I'm not going to burn all that because that's good firewood, but I've got a dead rat underneath there, which actually captured in town, poisoned it in town. It was in under the lying on top of the end of the motor, the compressor, in the fridge, and we could smell something else. And I'd smelt that smell before. So he's in the plastic. He's one of them in those little doggy bags, those little doggy doo-doo bags. But he's been there for about a week. So once this fire gets up nice and hot, I'll give him a ceremony, cremation service. Yeah, we were just waiting on the autopsy report to come back. I'm pretty sure it's poisoning. Okay, and okay, so today I've been working on this little doofer. Just a little. I built it on the back. I didn't want it too big because if I come out too far and we do go for a drive, I don't want to be catching the bottom of it. Because she is 8.1, so now she's like 8.6 now, 8.6 wide. And so I'll just put some marine ply, or probably just construction ply actually. It doesn't have to be structural or anything like that, because it's only a small area. And then I'll probably put I'm not sure what I'll do the doors, and I'll probably do the doors in some kind of a sheet metal or something. And I'm kind of thinking about putting some kind of, maybe some lead, sheet of lead. I don't know how expensive that is, just because I've heard that these controllers that we're going to put in here, a controller inverter, they do put off quite a lot of, I don't know, some technical word they put off, and it's not good for you. Some people come around with their Geiger counters or whatever it is, and they say, yeah, that's where it's coming from. It's not so much the panels. I thought it would be the panels, but it's actually the controller inverter that seems to put off some stuff that might not be good for human beings up close, for mankind. Yes, it's nice to have a fire, isn't it? Get the old smell of smoke in your t-shirt. It's lovely. So I'm going to. It's too hot inside. It's actually very well insulated, this thing. I laid off putting insulation in the floor because I had it in there, and then I had a bit of a problem before I got it closed in, and I had to take it all out and open it up and dry it out. And I haven't put it back. And with the little roaring meg fire inside, it's pretty warm, and I kind of like it to cool down a bit so I can run that fire, because if you run it choked up, it just the roaring meg, it's only a 4-inch or 100 mil flue, and so it can get quite blocked up with creosote if you don't run them with a bit of full blast. It's quite good to burn everything out with that, otherwise you're forever cleaning them, especially if your wood's a little bit damp, although most of my wood has been pretty dry. Although, yeah, I could do better with firewood, but never mind. So, all right, so that's it. So that's my new thing I'm going to do. So once that's done, that box, and all closed in, then I'll put the electrics inside, and then I'll put the solar panels up on the roof. I've got 8 330 watt solar panels. I'll put all those up. You're supposed to earth them all, but I can't see the point. It's only going to be 70 volts, so they're in parallel in series of 2, so that's about 70 volts tops. And I mean, some of those home installations they do in town for solar, and they put out quite a few 100 volts, so I guess you definitely need to probably earth them all, but I don't think it's I can't see the sense in doing it. A few of my friends don't bother when they've just got 70 volts coming down. We're only going to run a 48 volt system through the the controller inverter. So I've got this controller inverter. I can't remember what it's called, but it's we'll give it a go. It's just 5 kilowatt. It was only 1,300, just under 1,400 Kiwi dollars, which I think is not too bad. Pretty cheap, and I think it'll be all right. But we'll see. If no good, I might have to take the advice of a few other friends and get a separate controller and a separate inverter, and good quality one from. I'm reluctant to buy things from the CCP, but yeah, we're going to have to start making our own stuff in this country, or importing it from America or Mexico or somewhere, because we just cannot continue to be trading with our enemies. I'm not saying the Chinese people are our enemies. I'm saying the Chinese Communist Party. It's the enemies of the West, and it's the enemies of the actual Chinese people as well. A lot of those Chinese people, that's why they come to the West, to get away from it. So anyway, I'm getting political. All right, so I'm going to excuse the mess. It's a bit untidy, isn't it? Lisa, my friend, she likes to put cardboard out there to get all soaked. So she sort of leaves it, and I have to put something on it, otherwise it'll blow away, and I've got to end up running around the farm getting bits of cardboard and paper. But she likes it to go all soggy, and then we put it around the trees to stop the weeds. So I might find a better place for it. Okay, cheerio.